Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are talking Love is Blind. Season 3, you guys, premiered last week, and we are waiting for the next batch of episodes to drop, and it is already a hot mess, you guys. It is already a hot mess. It only looks like there is one legitimate couple this season, you guys, out of the 5 couples, because the rest of the couples do not like each other, you guys. What is going on? You know, so these are the same producers that produce Lifetime's Married at First Sight, you guys. So you already know it's going to start off, as a good concept, as a good, opportunity and everything else. And then it turns into a bleep show, you guys. Then it turns into a hot mess. And then you start to question, okay, are these people acting? Like, what is going on? What is happening? So what am I talking about? So who is the couple that I feel is the most genuine? Honestly, I feel it's Alexa and Brennan, you guys. I feel like they seem like the real deal. And it would not shock me if they both decide at the end of this to agree to get married and that they are still married to this day. And this is with no prior knowledge on people's social media activity, who's following who doesn't following who. No, it's just based off of what I've seen off of the first 4 episodes between the two of them. As for the rest of the couples, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. The energy that Bartise and Cole are giving is very frat boy energy, is very frat boy, F-boy energy. They should not be on Love is Blind. They need to be on F-boy Island, you guys. They're not on the right show. They are not on the right show at all. So, not sure how casting got them mixed up with people who were actually looking for love, you guys. Because I found it disturbing how they were talking about their partners. I found it disturbing how they were saying all of these things that they did or didn't like about their partner. But she was good in the sack, right? That she was good to have sex with, you guys. But you're literally lusting after another woman. You're literally saying somebody else is a smoke show. You're literally talking about how beautiful another person is in front of the person you're supposed to be marrying in a few weeks, you guys. Like, what is going on? What is going on? So it is clear that there's going to be some, ripples down the way. So we will have to stay tuned. But it seems as though at least these couples, even if they're interested in other people, it looks as though, at least from what it seems in previews, that some of these couples still move forward with wedding ceremonies anyways to ultimately say yes or no. And I don't understand, as far as the experiment goes, is if you are really genuinely into somebody else, right? You're genuinely into somebody else. You are not happy with your selection. Why can't you just go with the person that you want and then have a marriage that way with the other person? Why do you still have to go through the process with somebody that you do not like, that you are not romantically interested in, and your choices are you no longer can be on the show, or you can move forward with the wedding and just choose not to marry them? I feel like that's a big waste of time. They could have been spending the last few weeks getting to know the person they actually wanted and going from there. So, I don't know. I feel like they need to revamp this because I think it's silly, for instance, to have Raven and SK even move forward with a wedding when it is clear she's not into him. She wants Bartise, you guys. That's who she wants. That's who her number one is. And the issue is he rejected her. The issue is he rejected her, so therefore she had to go with her second choice. And we see how this pans out on other seasons, you guys. There is a reason that only 2 of the season 1 couples are still together, you guys. And none of the season 2 couples are still together because it was the same storyline. Where somebody, again, preferred somebody else, wanted to propose to somebody else. However, they had stronger feelings for another person, so they proposed to their second choice. Or accepted a proposal from their second choice. And then when they meet the people at the honeymoon retreat, or what have you, the pre-honeymoon retreat, whatever you want to call it, because it's technically not a honeymoon since you're not married. But anyways, you meet these people at this mixer, you guys, on this trip, and you realize, wow, the vibes that I had with this person, I knew why I had the vibes with this person. We still vibe. This person looks a certain way, blah, 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 blah. I can tell that they're not happy with so-and-so, even though I'm with somebody else. Like, it is all a bleep show, you guys. It is all a bleep show. So there is that. Cole, he reminds me, as far as like look wise, he reminds me so much of Barnett. It seems like they try to cast a Barnett every season on this show, except for this version of the Barnett is definitely frat boy version Barnett, and I don't think he's legitimately serious about anybody. He seems very into Colleen, which is not the woman he is engaged to, you guys. Not the woman he is engaged to. SK out of all of them seems the most genuine. However, Raven's just not feeling him, you guys. Raven's just not feeling him, but what is going to happen? And she's giving me like Jessica vibes. Like, remember Jessica from season 1, where like she wasn't really into Mark either. She wanted, Barnett as well, but couldn't have him. So, but again, she still went through the process of the show anyways, so that she could still be on camera, you guys, so that she could still get that camera time. And that's where we are with this show, you guys. Everybody at this point knows what the show's about, right? So if you're not genuinely looking for love and you're looking to become an influencer, you're looking to get, those Netflix subscribers and followers on your social media platforms, you are playing a game too. You are playing a game to last on the show, you guys. You are playing a game to not be one of the singles who are not proposed to or doing the proposing of someone else, you guys. And I peeped game immediately of who was really there for the right reasons and who was really there to make sure that they stay on the show for the entire experiment, you guys, so that they get the maximum exposure for the entire process, whether or not they actually like the person that they're engaged to. So I am seeing through it, and it's unfortunate that the show has taken a turn this quickly. I didn't even know the season was out. That's how little promo I saw for it, and maybe that was by design. Maybe production knows that this season is not it, and that this season might potentially be worse than last season, which is saying a lot in itself. But yeah, I'm not confident, you guys. Even if some of these couples, even go forward with their weddings, I am not confident that they're gonna last, because they're going to see these comments as the show is playing back of how much they are into these other people that are not the person that they're currently engaged to. And it is a hot mess, you guys. It is a hot mess, and it's disrespectful to the person that you're engaged to. And Bartise doesn't even care, because he's just telling Nancy up front, hey, Raven's a smoke show. Raven's this. Raven is that. Raven's got issues with SK. They're not happy and blah, 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 blah. Why are you doing all this? See, if I was Nancy, Nancy's better than me, because if I was her, I would have walked out of that hotel room so fast and got a separate room and you need to get your bleep together. That's what I would have done. Real talk. I would have packed up, got out of that room so fast, requested a separate room, requested separate quarters or whatever else, if there was more than one bedroom in that suite or whatever the case may be. And I would tell him, hey, you need to get your bleep together, because it's either us or it's not. And you need to figure out your feelings, because as we see in the previews for upcoming episodes, Bartise and Raven are still flirting with each other and still talking about, yeah, you're my type and blah, 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 blah. And in another life, we could be together and blah, 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 blah. I already see the vibes, you guys. I already see the vibes. I see the vibes between Cole and Colleen. It is not going to end well, you guys. Even if these people go forward with the marriage, it is not going to end well, because they're going to play back this season and realize that the person that they were, engaged to and possibly married to currently completely is lusting after another woman and actively disrespecting them in front of their friends. It's just too much, you guys. It is just too much. So we will have to see how this plays out. But yeah, like I said, I just only believe there's one couple who is really in it, and that is going to be, like I said, Alexa and Brennan. That is the only couple that really I can honestly root for, you guys. Everyone else just seems like they are just not into it. And other people went with their second choices just so that they can stay on the show, just so they can stay and get that camera time, you guys. Or potentially have the opportunity to try to sway their first choice again and try to say, hey, I'm really not into the person I'm engaged to, but I did this so that way we could still find a way to get together. So don't be surprised if, some foolishness is going on behind the scenes, you guys. So we will have to wait and see how these episodes play out, and I will be back with another review and another reaction when that takes place. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about season 3 of Love is Blind? What do you think of the couples? Who do you think is legitimate? Who do you think is fake? What couples are you actually rooting for, you guys? Is there a couple to root for this season outside of Alexa and Brennan, you guys? So there is that. But please let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.